An undercover superhero, she only comes out during the night.
Ooh.
Playing Robin Hood to feed her children and Joker to hide her feelings, she's been forced to fake her identity all her life. Trying to create sunlight from moonlight because we live most days in darkness. Only seeing the fire from within our cave, but warmth, it never comes to us. Our cold nights are a little too bitter to deserve the sweet life. Angered and lifeless, I vowed that I would no longer allow the world to be my mom's kryptonite because I've never seen her cry until we couldn't afford our lives. Have you ever been homeless? Climbing in windows to escape from rain. Oh, that's the true definition of window pane. Swinging from apartment to apartment. We're forced to run away. Packing clothes in cars because we have nowhere to stay. No water heater to heat. Two girls with a high fever. And nowhere to lay. All the while, we're left overturned, hanging by a thread of fate. She's trying to keep a smile on our face. Now realizing when the world looks up at us, they only see a frown. But she hides our tears underneath her cape, my mother. Playing Mr. Incredible, but deep down she's just an Elastigirl of emotions, bending every which way to try to escape the possibility of being anything less than super. Not to mention the constant worries of living off less than a quarter tank of gas, because she can only afford a quarter worth. She can't evade the memories of when $1 was too much to spend, so we just try to live off layaway. But she was late today, so we had to wear school uniforms as summer clothes that my mom cut into style. A poor, unfit mother, so they will find a stand just to place her on trial because she couldn't afford the rent. And the constant persecutions of her reason to borrow somehow led us to food stamps. Though I never felt ashamed, I could see my mother breaking in front of my face. Stone chunks falling into my hands, the weight bearing me down. That's when I began to ask, well, who's going to be Superwoman now? I guess it has to be me, but I wasn't even strong enough to love myself, so how am I supposed to take care of someone else? Talk about a stalemate, but don't forget the dead weight, my father in all of this, playing Harvey Dent in the day and Two-Face at night, no whatever it takes righteousness to change our lives into a world of chance once he got home. Because every argument, he had my mom and folded me up like a letter that's filled with written emotions that are waiting to be spoken but burned at the end of the day. And I've never been Jean Grey rising like a phoenix from ashes, so every tear shed, it never healed my wounds, but instead left me open and bare for the world to tear apart. And soon my soul grew hollow. And I could see my sisters was next, but then my mom, she scooped us up and held us close to her chest. She transferred all of her strength into us. Now I know what it feels like to wear a bulletproof vest. But sometimes that Teflon made of pain from built up strength, it weighs me down until I remember our deepest talk. She said, Sasha, even Wonder Woman was forced to wonder how super she really was when she had nothing to fall back on but human instinct. But my instinct has never been human. And now my mom has passed on the human torch up to me to burn through my family's obstacles until we can rest in our own fortress of solitude. Why I no longer have to close my ears at night so I don't hear my mother cry. Until we no longer have to find comfort in a telephone booth to change. Until super strength becomes a want instead of a need, and finally, we can just be normal.